Have you ever felt like life's challenges are too much to handle? Like the weight of the world is on your shoulders and you don't know how to move forward? If so, you're not alone. Every single person on this planet faces difficulties and struggles at some point in their lives. But here's the thing, we all have an inner strength that can help us overcome these challenges. It's a power that lies within each and every one of us, waiting to be tapped into. What exactly is this inner strength we're talking about? It's the resilience, the courage, and the determination that exists inside of you. It's the part of you that refuses to give up, even when things get tough. Everyone has this strength, but not everyone knows how to recognize it or use it to their advantage. The first step in overcoming life's challenges is to believe in yourself and your abilities. You have to trust that you have what it takes to get through whatever obstacles come your way. This isn't always easy, especially when you're in the midst of a difficult situation, but by reminding yourself of your past successes and the times you've overcome challenges before, you can start to build that belief in yourself. It's also important to remember that everyone has their own unique strengths and qualities. What works for one person might not work for another, and that's okay. The key is to focus on what you bring to the table, your skills, your experiences, and your perspective. When you start to see these things as valuable assets, you'll be better equipped to tackle whatever challenges come your way. Before you can start overcoming challenges, you have to know what those challenges are. Life has a way of throwing all sorts of obstacles in our path. Relationship issues, career setbacks, personal struggles, and more. It's easy to get overwhelmed by these challenges and feel like you're stuck in a never-ending cycle of problems. But here's the thing, challenges are a normal part of life. They're not something to be avoided or feared, but rather something to be faced head-on. Every challenge is an opportunity for growth and learning, even if it doesn't feel like it at the time. How do you identify the challenges in your life? Start by taking a step back and looking at the big picture. What areas of your life are causing you the most stress or frustration? Is it your job, your relationships, your health, or something else entirely? Once you've pinpointed the main challenges you're facing, you can start to break them down into smaller, more manageable pieces. One of the biggest keys to overcoming challenges is having the right mindset. When you're faced with a difficult situation, it's easy to get caught up in negative thoughts and emotions. You might feel like you're not good enough or like you'll never be able to get through this. But these kinds of thoughts are only holding you back. Instead, try to focus on the positive. Look for the silver lining in every situation, no matter how small it might seem. Practice gratitude by taking time each day to think about the things you're thankful for, even in the midst of challenges. And when negative thoughts do pop up, acknowledge them, but don't let them control you. Remind yourself that you have the power to choose your thoughts and your reactions. Another important aspect of a positive mindset is focusing on solutions rather than dwelling on problems. When you're faced with a challenge, it's easy to get stuck in a cycle of complaining or feeling sorry for yourself. But this kind of thinking doesn't get you anywhere. Instead, try to shift your focus to what you can do to improve the situation. Brainstorm potential solutions and take action steps towards resolving the problem. Even small progress can help you build momentum and feel more in control. Resilience is another key component of overcoming life's challenges. But what exactly is resilience? In short, it's the ability to bounce back from setbacks and keep moving forward, even when things get tough. Building resilience isn't something that happens overnight. It takes time and practice. One of the best ways to develop resilience is to focus on your mental and emotional toughness. This means learning how to manage stress, regulate your emotions, and stay focused on your goals even in the face of obstacles. Some strategies for building mental and emotional toughness include practicing mindfulness and meditation to stay present and centered. Developing a growth mindset by embracing challenges as opportunities for learning. Setting realistic goals and celebrating your progress along the way. Surrounding yourself with supportive people who believe in you. Another important aspect of resilience is learning from your failures and setbacks. It's easy to get discouraged when things don't go as planned, but every failure is an opportunity to learn and grow. Instead of beating yourself up over mistakes, try to approach them with curiosity and a willingness to learn. Ask yourself what you could have done differently and how you can apply those lessons to future challenges. One of the biggest mistakes people make when facing challenges is trying to go it alone. We often feel like we have to be strong and independent, and that asking for help is a sign of weakness. But the truth is, seeking support is one of the bravest and most important things you can do when you're struggling. Having a strong support system can make all the difference when you're trying to overcome challenges. Whether it's friends, family, or a professional therapist, having people you can turn to for guidance, encouragement, and a listening ear can help you feel less alone and more equipped to handle whatever comes your way. But seeking support isn't just about having people to lean on, it's also about being open to receiving help and advice. This can be tough, especially if you're used to being the one who always has it together. But remember, everyone needs help sometimes, and there's no shame in admitting that you don't have all the answers. If you're not sure where to start when it comes to building a support system, try reaching out to people you trust and feel comfortable with. This could be a close friend, a family member, or even a coworker you have a good relationship with. Let them know that you're going through a tough time and could use some support. You might be surprised at how willing people are to help when you ask. While having the right mindset and support system is important, overcoming challenges ultimately comes down to taking action. It's not enough to just sit back and hope things will get better on their own. You have to be proactive and take steps towards resolving your problems. But taking action can be scary, especially when you're not sure what to do or where to start. That's why it's important to break things down into small, manageable steps. Instead of trying to tackle everything at once, focus on one thing at a time. For example, let's say you're facing a challenge in your career. Maybe you're feeling stuck in a job you hate, or you're struggling to get promoted. Instead of getting overwhelmed by the big picture, try breaking it down into smaller goals. This could include updating your resume and LinkedIn profile, networking with people in your industry, taking a course or workshop to build new skills, applying for new jobs or positions within your company. By taking small, consistent actions towards your goals, you'll start to build momentum and feel more in control of your situation. And remember, progress is progress, no matter how small it might seem. Celebrate your wins along the way and use them as motivation to keep pushing forward. When you're in the midst of a challenging situation, it's easy to let self-care fall by the wayside. You might feel like you don't have time for things like exercise, healthy eating, or relaxation when you have so much on your plate. But the truth is, self-care is essential for maintaining your strength and resilience in the face of challenges. Think of self-care as the fuel that keeps you going. Just like a car needs gas to run, you need to take care of yourself in order to have the energy and mental clarity to tackle whatever comes your way. And the good news is, self-care doesn't have to be complicated or time-consuming. It can be as simple as taking a few deep breaths when you're feeling stressed or going for a quick walk around the block to clear your head. Some other examples of self-care practices include getting enough sleep and rest, eating a balanced, nutritious diet, exercising regularly, even if it's just a few minutes a day, meditating or practicing mindfulness, engaging in hobbies or activities that bring you joy, spending time in nature, connecting with loved ones. The key is to find what works for you and make self-care a non-negotiable part of your daily routine. When you prioritize your physical, mental, and emotional well-being, you'll be better equipped to handle whatever challenges come your way. And one of the most powerful things you can do when facing a challenge is to look for the lessons and opportunities for growth within it. It's easy to get caught up in the negative aspects of a difficult situation, but every challenge is a chance to learn something new about yourself and the world around you. Let's say you've just gone through a painful breakup. Instead of getting stuck in a cycle of self-pity and regret, try to look for the lessons you can take away from the experience. Maybe you learned that you need to communicate more effectively in relationships, or that you have a tendency to ignore red flags. Maybe you discovered that you're stronger and more resilient than you ever realized. The point is, every challenge has something to teach us if we're willing to look for it. And the more we learn from our experiences, the better equipped we'll be to handle future challenges that come our way. Reflecting on past challenges can also be a powerful way to build confidence and resilience. When you look back on difficult situations you've overcome in the past, it can be a reminder of just how strong and capable you really are. You've made it through tough times before, and you can do it again. One of the most powerful ways to stay motivated and inspired when facing challenges is to look to the examples of others who have overcome adversity. There are countless stories of people who have faced incredible odds and come out the other side stronger and more resilient than ever. Take the story of Oprah Winfrey. She grew up in poverty and faced numerous challenges throughout her childhood, including sexual abuse and discrimination. But she refused to let her circumstances define her. She worked hard, pursued her passions, and eventually became one of the most successful and influential women in the world. Or consider the story of Nelson Mandela, who spent 27 years in prison for fighting against apartheid in South Africa. Despite the incredible hardships he faced, he never lost sight of his vision for a more just and equal society. When he was finally released from prison, he went on to become the country's first black president and a global icon for peace and reconciliation. These stories are just a few examples of the countless individuals who have overcome significant challenges and gone on to achieve great things. By learning about their journeys and the strategies that help them succeed, we can draw inspiration and hope for our own lives. Not everyone's challenges are as dramatic or high profile as these examples, but the same principles apply no matter what kind of obstacles you're facing. Whether it's a personal struggle, a professional setback, or a societal issue, there are always people out there who have faced similar challenges and come out stronger on the other side. At the end of the day, overcoming life's challenges comes down to one simple truth: you have the strength within you to handle whatever comes your way. No matter how difficult things might seem, no matter how many obstacles you face, you have the power to rise above and keep moving forward. But supporting your strength isn't always easy. It requires a willingness to believe in yourself even when things are tough. It requires a commitment to taking action, even when you're not sure what to do. And it requires a dedication to self-care and personal growth, even when it feels like there's not enough time in the day. The good news is, the more you practice embracing your strength, the easier it becomes. Every time you face a challenge head-on and come out the other side, you'll be building your resilience and proving to yourself just how capable you really are. As you navigate the ups and downs of life, remember this: you are stronger than you know. You have the power within you to overcome any obstacle, to learn from any setback, and to create the life you want for yourself. All you have to do is trust in yourself and keep moving forward, one step at a time. Overcoming life's challenges is a journey that requires patience, perseverance, and a whole lot of inner strength. But the good news is that strength is within you, waiting to be tapped into. By recognizing your own resilience and believing in your abilities, you'll be better equipped to face whatever obstacles come your way. By developing a positive mindset and focusing on solutions rather than problems, you'll be able to stay motivated and keep moving forward. And by building resilience, seeking support, and taking action towards your goals, you'll be well on your way to overcoming any challenge that comes your way. Remember, every challenge is an opportunity for growth and learning. Every setback is a chance to build your strength and prove to yourself just how capable you really are. And every victory, no matter how small, is a reminder of the incredible power that lies within you. So, as you navigate the ups and downs of life, keep these strategies in mind. Believe in yourself, stay focused on your goals, and never lose sight of the strength that lies within. With time, patience, and a whole lot of inner work, you'll be able to overcome any challenge that comes your way and create the life you've always wanted for yourself.